I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Good morning. Guys, it's been so hot here. It's been really hot. The other day was 38 degrees, which I think is about 100 Fahrenheit. So I don't really spend that much time outside, only what I need to, and in the evening. These dresses have been a savior, and I think you're seeing me wear this dress in the clip that I put in the beginning of the video. I've been living in them for the past couple of weeks. I have another one in like burgundy shades. I got them in Italy when we went for the cruise in May. So I got them in Italy, and they're this kind of silky material, which is really cooling. So as I said, they've been a savior, and I've been living in them. The only thing is, can't really wear a bra with them because of how the straps are and the back is open, and I don't think I'm comfortable going without a bra, so I'm just wearing a bikini top underneath, which is working fine. I wanted to also tell you I wanted to tell you a couple of videos ago, but because last video we were talking about the In Out Raglan jumper, and as the channel is growing, I'm finding that more and more I'm being contacted by different brands to work with them, to cooperate with them. Now I don't accept sponsorships for these videos, different reasons. The moment money is exchanged, you have the responsibility towards the brand. I think it would interrupt the flow of the videos, and some other reasons. So I don't know if I will in the future, but for now I'm not, and it's not something that interests me. But there are more brands that are contacting me to cooperate with them, basically in the sense to send me their product for me to try it out and to review it, and that way they get the honest review if the product is good, and they also hopefully get more traffic driven to their site. The ones that I have received, the offers that I have received until now, they didn't necessarily interest me. It's not something that I would normally use, except two. One is one craft that I wanted to try actually, but I don't want to do it now because in the summer it's not something that I would try anyway, that I would do anyway. So I spoke to the brand and I said, look, I am interested in this, but I don't want to do it now. If you're okay with sending me the stuff in, let's say, October or November, when I would be doing the indoor activities more so anyway, I said I would be happy to try the product. And I said, but otherwise, I don't want to do it now. And they were fine with it. They were great. So we're going to speak later on in a couple of months. But the one that does interest me, and I did contact them and I told them that I want to try their product, is some new pillows. I don't have the pillows yet. They didn't even send them yet. But I did contact them to say that, yes, I'd like to try them. I have to read still more about the benefits of them. And I don't know how they found me. I don't know how brands really look for potential people that they can cooperate with. Maybe it was the video from a couple of videos ago when I said that I couldn't sleep. My dog is trying to get in. I'm coming back. Yeah, Sunny wanted to get in, and when I have the air condition on and the door is closed, I'm like a doorman for all the animals. They either want to go in or they want to go out. So these pillows I was interested in because so maybe they found me, as I said, because of that video that I made that I couldn't sleep, when I said that I couldn't sleep. And I don't know, I have to ask them actually how they found me. But I don't think my not being able to sleep is related to pillows. However, we are always changing pillows and trying new ones. At the moment, Mario is using this memory foam, like ergonomic one, and I'm using a water pillow, which I'm really happy with because it doesn't give me stiff neck, and normal pillows do. So we'll see. Exciting. We'll try it out. I still I don't have the product or anything like that. I will let you know when it comes though. Apart from that, I have been making things. Not so much knitting. For the past week or so, I've been weaving and I've been spinning. And I have finished this shawl that I was telling you that I wanted to make for my sister-in-law for her birthday which is in August. And for a couple of years now, she's been showing me this mustard color that she likes. But I've never seen her buy anything in it, and she always gets drawn to the colors. So I thought that maybe it would be nice if I weave her a shawl in this kind of colors, so she can have it as an accessory and always be able to kind of add to her wardrobe, even if she doesn't have like the actual clothes in that color. Let me first show you what I used. I think I showed it in one other video. I have spun a strand of merino in this color, and then I have applied it with Sugar Baby Alpaca by Drops in Curry colorway. And this is how it came out. So I have used that as weft to weave the shawl, and for the warp, which are those ones that are under tension, where what basically extends into the fringe. Those I have used. It's a jumper that I made a couple of years ago, and again it's a combination of handspun and commercial. I have applied a strand of my handspun merino with a strand of woolly knit British wool, and it's this kind of grayish mink color. But the jumper was a bit scratchy for me, so I have unraveled it a couple of months ago, and then I thought, okay, it's nice yarn. It's just because I'm sensitive to prickle factor to lots of wool, they do kind of feel itchy. I thought, okay, let me use it as the warp of the shawl, so that way it will go nice with this mustard yellow color, and it will mute it down even more. And I decided to do it plain, not to do any kind of plaid or just simple shawl, and this is what came out. I think it's lovely. I think she's going to like it. I hope she's going to like it. I'm gonna try it on for you. Turn to the side. I think these two colors, they go well together. This grayish and this mustard. So I have finished that, and now that is ready for middle of August, when her birthday is. Well, now here, this is kind of a perfect transition into what I've been spinning, because both of these yarns are a combination of a strand of my handspun and a strand of commercial, which I don't always do, but I do like to use a strand of handspun and a strand of commercial. And I brought this jumper that you saw a couple of episodes ago, that I did sew as well. It was a strand of my handspun with a strand of again, brushed alpaca silk by Drops. You've seen it, I think the video is called Trying a New Construction of a Jumper or of a Sweater. It's just a few videos back. But I think those combinations, they give it a really, really nice, it creates a really nice fabric. I mean, and you can play so much with it. I love knitting with my handspun. But my handspun tends to come out a bit thicker than I like to knit with. So my handspun, I usually, I don't know what weight it comes out, but let's say worsted or Aran, and I need to use 5mm needles for them, for it when I knit, which is okay, but my preferred size of the needle is 4mm and 3mm. So smaller, I prefer smaller needles. But no matter how thin I think that I'm spinning the yarn, once I wash it, once I apply it, and once I wash it, it just really flaps up. And I think it's the way that I'm spinning. I think I'm spinning it kind of like semi-woolen or woolen, because I don't smooth it out. I don't do short forward, so I kind of pull it back, and I think I add a lot of air in the fiber. So even though the single looks really thin, by the time I apply it, wash it, and it just goes poof, like that. So what I wanted to do is to mix a strand of my handspun, but to do it with a much thinner yarn, so even just like a thread, so I can get a smaller gauge yarn, thinner yarn. And I did that. I've been spinning this wool. It's just three wools that I have made these nests before I blend them. It's white merino, brown coriandel, and black alpaca. So I've been blending those, and then after I would spin the singles, I would ply it with these two yarns. Now, over the years and still now, I'm a sucker for collecting cones. I buy cones all the time, and the main places that I get cones from are yarnsfromitaly.com, and I think it's called yarnoncone.co.uk, but that one I don't have it shipped here, but because my niece and nephew are living in UK, I have it shipped to them, and then whenever somebody comes, they bring me a cone or two. And that they tend to have nice yarn, but really, really thin, whether it's cashmere or or merino, or so this is mohair, but it's much thinner than normal mohair that you buy, and it's not these luxurious 70-30 with silk. I think the content of mohair is a bit less, and I think instead of silk it's polyamide, but it's really, really thin, which I like. So the halo, sorry for that noise. So the halo, it's just a very, very slight halo that it creates. And then I'm holding another strand of this string, kind of very thin yarn, which is merino, 100% merino, but really good quality. I will try to wrap it around my, so you can see. Is this focusing now? No? Okay, it is now. So you see how thin it is. So I have been spinning a strand of my handspun and holding and plying it with these two yarns together. And let me show you what I got. So this is what I got. Aren't they pretty? Look how pretty is that. I mean, I'm kind of shoving it down your throat. Look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is. I find it so pretty. I don't know if it's focusing, because normally I have this set on like product showcase, the camera, but I have to check whether I have changed the settings. I really hope it is. But the better thing to show you, I have these two skeins finished, and another one that is wound into a cake. But I have tried to make a swatch, and this is the fabric that I got, and I used 4mm needles, and it was not tight at all. It's actually really flowy fabric, which makes me happy. Now if I could bring it down to 3mm, which is my favorite, that would be great. But for now, this is 4mm, which is improvement than 5. Even the ones with 5mm, the worsted and Aran weight, they definitely have their place, and the jumpers come out beautiful. I'm just talking about the actual, what I enjoy knitting with, the thickness of the needle that I actually like holding in my hand. So this is the swatch that it created. I really like it, and it's very soft. Even though I'm not a huge fan of mohair, I don't wear mohair here. I do use it in blankets and stuff, but I don't tend to wear jumpers with mohair. I prefer alpaca. But this one, I don't feel scratchy at all. And being so hot right now, by rights it should be scratching more so now than in the winter. So I'm going to continue spinning this wool and applying it with these two, as long as I have this yarn left. So I'm going to use up all of this yarn until I have, and then I'll see how much I have left. Last night I have carded, because when I prepared the wool, as I said, I have it like in these little nests. So then I carded it on the drum carder, and I carded loads of them, and I'll show you what I got. Look at that. Look at all these. They're not really thin row lugs, but that's I think they're called row lugs. Doesn't matter. It's how I store my yarn. So whenever I make like one bat on the drum carder, I just kind of roll it off and I keep it like this, and I spin from that. But look, this is a lot, and I still have, I think I carded just half of the fiber of those nests that I have prepared. So I have another much of the amount like this to card and have them ready. I think the gray yarn is going to run out before, but we'll see. I'll keep I'll keep spinning, and then I might ply it with something else. But I'm very happy. This looks so pretty together like this. So my plan for the next couple of days is to finish this cashmere jumper that I showed you last time and the time before as well. I didn't make any progress since the last video I showed you, but it's the same In and Out Raglan recipe, and I just have the end of this sleeve to finish. So that's what I'm planning to do, maybe today and tomorrow, and I'll be back then to show you how this fits and try it on.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep in the
So I finished the jumper, and to close the vlog, I just wanted to show it to you. It's made out of 100% cashmere, and I'm very happy with it. It's just, the fabric is so soft, so beautifully soft. It's like being stroked all over my arms and the upper body. It's really nice. And this one I didn't make too wide. I actually wanted it a bit more fitted, and I made it not cropped, but not as long as I would normally make it, because I plan to wear it, yes, with jeans, but also with some tailor-made trousers that I had made a couple of months ago. So, and they're a bit high-waisted. So I did my best. Based on your comments, you really liked the recipe and you found it easy to understand. There were a few comments that some people had trouble printing the recipe, and that's I don't know. I don't know if the blog posts, because I posted it on my blog, I don't know if the blog posts are meant to be printed. I don't know how that works. Because usually blog posts have all these pop-up ads and stuff like that, which is not the route that I chose to go with. However, I don't know if they are meant to be printed, if they're optimized for that. So the only thing that I can think of that I can suggest to you is the table of stitch count. You can just save images, which I have tried and it does work. And for the rest of the recipe, if you really want to print it, just copy the text and paste it into a Word document, whatever Word type of document you use, and print it like that. That should work if you want to have it printed out to refer to it. So, but I'm very happy with your feedback, and I thank you for that. And I hope to see many of them when you make them. What did surprise me is how many people said that this is going to be their first jumper, and that they're beginner knitters. And because this is not something that I had in mind, and I don't know why. It's just probably based on all the podcasts that are created, because most of the patterns that are knitted in the podcasts are quite intricate and the newest patterns, and for a certain skill level. And I just thought that not only the podcasters but the people watching are also of the same skill level, which it's actually a good thing that I learned that that's not the case. And sometimes I felt like, oh, maybe the things that I like to make, because I like simple things, are too simple for the people who are watching. And it's not that I would change it. I mean, I record what I make. It's simply I turn the camera on of what I would do anyway. But it made me more relaxed in knowledge that no, there are actually people who are just starting out that are watching these videos as well, and that it's giving them more confidence in order to venture into their first sweater knit, garment knit, and so on. So I thank you for that as well. We learn from each other every time. And I think that's that. I'm going to close the vlog here. We're going to be talking probably more about these jumpers in the videos to come, and I would love to see you making some. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.
Liking for